Have you noticed something strange? Your dog sometimes brings things to you. Maybe a toy, the one your dog plays with every day. Sometimes it is your shoe, or something you never expected. Most people think your dog simply wants attention. Or maybe your dog is asking you to play. But what if that is not the real reason? What if your dog is actually sharing something with you? Because sometimes dogs communicate in ways we completely miss. And what looks ordinary may mean far more than you think. It happens more often than most people realize. Maybe you are working and your dog brings you a toy. Maybe you are cooking and suddenly something appears beside you. Sometimes your dog brings the same object again, even when you completely ignore it. And somehow, your dog keeps trying. It looks small, almost unimportant. But repeated behavior usually means something deeper. And dogs rarely repeat things without a reason. It does not only happen at home. Sometimes it follows you everywhere. You sit outside, and your dog brings something again. You walk through the park, and your dog still comes back to you. Even during quiet moments, your dog chooses to bring things near you. Different places, same strange behavior. It almost feels like your dog keeps choosing you. And maybe that choice means more than we think. Because some behaviors are never accidental. Think about that moment when your dog came to you. Maybe you smiled and picked up the toy. Maybe you thought your dog wanted to play. Maybe that was true, but maybe not completely. Dogs repeat behaviors when something matters to them, and sometimes small actions carry meaning. Your dog may be saying more than you can hear. Sometimes the message is never about the object. Sometimes your dog brings things without wanting anything back. No barking, no jumping, no excitement. Your dog simply comes close and leaves something there. Then waits quietly, as if that moment matters. Maybe your dog is not asking. Maybe your dog is offering. A small object can carry a bigger meaning. Sometimes your dog shares something from its own world and chooses to share it with you. Not every dog brings things to everyone. Sometimes your dog chooses it one person first. There may be other people nearby, but your dog comes to you. That choice alone already means something. Your dog could stay anywhere, but chooses your space. Your dog could approach anyone, but approaches you first. Maybe this has happened more times than you noticed. Small, repeated choices slowly build patterns. And dogs remember patterns better than we think. Trust grows quietly through everyday moments. Maybe your dog feels safest somewhere close to you. And maybe that is why your dog chose you. Maybe your dog was never asking for play. Maybe your dog was showing trust in the simplest way possible. Dogs do not share easily, however, when trust is missing. Some dogs guard what matters instead of sharing it. And yet, your dog brought it to you. Not because the object mattered, but because you mattered. Your dog could have kept it nearby, but chose your space instead. That choice says more than we notice. Trust is rarely loud, especially in dogs. Sometimes trust appears in very small moments. A toy, a stick, something simple. But behind that moment, there may be quiet, emotional trust. And maybe your dog believed you were part of its safe world. Sometimes, love is silent, and dogs know that better than we do. So next time, pay attention. When your dog brings something, do not rush past the moment. Do not assume. It is always about play. Look carefully at what happens after. Does your dog stay close? Does your dog wait quietly? Does your dog watch your reaction? Sometimes, the object is not the message. Sometimes, the moment is the message. Maybe your dog wanted connection. Maybe your dog wanted trust. Maybe your dog wanted to share something small. And maybe your dog was choosing you again. We often miss quiet behaviors, but dogs speak softly, more often than we realize. And sometimes understanding your dog begins with very small moments.